I know, you don't usually see my face. Usually all you see are my hands. How is your Friday? I hope you are coming up onto a good weekend. Oh, look, I can see little things floating. Pieces of dust, I guess, that we can't see floating around, but the camera sure does pick them up. All right, so I've just got my iPad here. I'm trying to bring this up. There it is. Okay, so I just wanted to come on and chat a little bit and tell you what is new in my world. So I did it. I took the plunge. What do you want to say? I grabbed the bait. That's not the word. Anyway, I re-signed up with Stampin' Up. So I just wanted to talk to you about that a minute and what that means for my stamping. As far as I care, it's not going to change a thing really with what the items that I play with and use. You know, all along I've still been using Stampin' Up because I love the product. The reason I signed back up is because I have been a part of a stamp company, whether it's Stampin' Up, close to my heart, Fun Stamper's Journey, for like what, 30 years probably. So not being part of a company, I miss it. I just like being part of it. However, so the reason why, well, I'm not going to go into that, but the way I'm going to make it work is on Fridays, like today, my live videos, I'm going to be showcasing Stampin' Up and working with Stampin' Up products. On Saturday Morning Makes, I'm going to be showing whatever I have created for you and whatever products I've used, whether it is whatever company it is. You guys know I have a huge amount of stamps and I love a really wide variety of stamping products and stamp styles and so forth. So I'm going to continue that. So as far as what you see on my channel, I really don't think that anything's going to change in that regard. The only thing that is going to change is that if you don't have a Stampin' Up demonstrator and you would like to purchase something that is Stampin' Up, and you want to buy it from me, you can. So really, I feel like that is about the only thing that's going to change. So with that being said, I am going to flip my camera around, and it was nice to see you. I wish I could see you guys and not just the other way around. All right, I see you in your videos though, those of you that create videos. And oh, I'm going to tell you that I do have some fun things to show you tomorrow for Saturday Morning Makes. And I am going to a stamp card making event tomorrow. So I will have all those cards to show you, and I'll put it all together in a Saturday Morning Makes video when I get back from that. Okay, let me flip this around and we will get started. So I'm going to do this card for you that has a really easy blending and masking background. And after I'm done with the card, I will show you the goodies that I got when I re-signed up with Stampin' Up. It came really fast because I signed up, gosh, I don't know. It just seems like a few days ago and I've already received my things. So the stamp set I'm going to use today is this Adorable Owls, which is really cute. And you can actually get this for free with a $50 Stampin' Up order. And so I wanted to show you that, but let's get started with the the background. I've got all my parts and pieces and things here in a bag. And this is going to be a Valentine. A really cute one. Okay. So I already stamped and colored my little owls. I used this guy right here and the flying one, and these are red rubber cling stamps. And I colored them up with my Stampin' Blends. I think they turned out really cute. I gave them big blue eyes. I know owls don't usually have blue eyes. Hi, Marianne. Thanks for joining me today. I know owls don't have blue eyes, but look how cute they look with blue eyes. I thought they turned out pretty darn cute. Okay, we'll set them aside. And then I have a card base here that I made out of real red cardstock. And it's just the standard 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card base. Now I set my bone folder here. All right. I painted my fingernails. I haven't done that in so long. I'm sure you guys have noticed. All right, and then I have the background papers I'm using. They're Stampin' Up, but these were like the host from the host pack that you could get out of the last little mini catalog, the holiday one. And so it's in my stash. I'm going to use it, and it's pink and red. So that says Valentine to me. Okay. So I've got that. I've got a little piece for the inside. And I'm getting to my background piece. Okay, so what I have here is a piece of basic white cut at 3 3/4 by 5. And what I did is when you're masking, I like to use really lightweight paper for that. So what I have is just a piece of shopping list paper, like, you know, like the shopping list tablets you can pick up from Dollar Tree. So I took a piece of that and this cloud punch, and I punched out 2 pieces of it. So here is one, and then here is the same thing, except I turned it the other way, and I cut the bottom off. I just took my scissors and made it a little more narrow because I didn't want both of my clouds looking exactly alike. And then on the back, I put some removable double stick tape. Okay, so I am just going to put these clouds on here where I want them. So I'm just going to do it like that. And then now you can use blending brushes if you have them. You can use sponges, whatever kind of blending tool you have. And I'm going to use the blending brushes. They actually have these now in a smaller size. They look the same, and they have a holder too. They're in the new mini catalog. Okay, so I'm going to use Balmy Blue, which is a nice kind of baby blue color. And I've got a piece of scrap paper under my card so I don't mess up my big piece of paper. And you want to start off of your card and go lightly, because you can always come back and go dark, and that's probably not showing up to you at all, but it is lightly on there. I'm definitely going to make it darker, and there we go. All you do is don't brush quite as much ink off, and put a little more pressure on your brush or whatever tool you're using. And I just go in circles. And I'm not going to go down too far because I need to make myself another mask. And I flipped up the edge of my cloud a little bit, but that's okay. You want to kind of be careful of that, and it keeps turning up there a little bit. Okay, before I go down any further, I'm going to take my other little piece of scrap paper I have here, and because I want sky, but I also want a little bit of grass down there at the bottom. So I'm going to need I'm going to have to use both sides of my mask, so I don't want to cut clear down at the bottom of the paper. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cut a hillside here. Not a great big hillside, and I'm cutting right down at the bottom like I said I wasn't going to. That's okay because I still need to use this piece. That's what I was trying to say. So don't throw your other piece away. And I think I'm making that a little bit of a bigger hillside than I wanted to, but I can always scooch it down further on my paper too. Okay. So there is that. And so what I want to use now is this piece, because this is going to be my hillside, but I don't want to throw that piece away. And let me just get some more tape here. You can also use two-way glue to do this. You know, the kind of glue that comes in a pen. It comes in a pen like that. And when you first put it on, it's like blue. And if you want to use it in the way we're going to use it today, you let it dry until you don't see the blue color anymore. But if you want to use it as glue, you use it while it's still blue. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, if you want to use it to mask with, you just wait till it's not blue. Okay, so I guess I'll just come off of the edge a little bit because that's an okay hill. All right, now I don't have to be so careful how far I'm coming down because I've got that area masked off where I am going to put grass. I got a little globby there, but that's okay. I'm going to put some other colors on. All right, so I want some pink, and I'm going to use polished pink, but I'm going to do it lightly because this is a pretty bright pink. So I'm just going to play with it off the edge of my paper here. I'm going to come around a little bit. I want a colorful sky because it just makes it a little more fun, and this is going to be a Valentine, so put a little pink over here. I'm not going to fire in any fun trees like, oh, now I can't think of his name, the painter with the big afro hair. Ooh, it's starting to look like a pretty sky. Don't you love it when the sky's all pink and blue? We see that a lot here on the coast. Okay, so that is all of the pink, and then I'm going to come back in with a little fresh freesia, which is a nice lavendery kind of color. And I'm going to come down here towards the bottom more so with that. I don't know what Todd is fussing about out there, if you can hear him barking. it's garbage day, so it could be that the recycle truck has come along or something. All right, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I'm kind of liking my pastel-y sky there. And I need a tissue. Okay. So now I am going to pull up my little hillside carefully. And I see the tape is sticking on my card. That's okay, because I can pull it off. I just need to be able to get a hold of it. There we go. So you can use Post-it notes too. And I heard somebody say that you can get Post-it notes now that the whole backside is sticky. So I think that would work great too for masking, and I'm going to be on the lookout for some of that. Okay, so now here's the other piece of that mask. So I'm going to line it up. Let me pull it up here so you can see. I'm going to line it up just above where the color goes, so that there's a little tiny bit of line, because I don't want a white halo. So that little tiny bit of line, it's not going to bother anything, that when I come in here with my green and it goes over that, it's not going to hurt a thing. So I'm just going to use my tape and put it over here, and hopefully that will stay in place there. And I've got my green brush, and I'm going to use Granny Apple Green to do my grass. I think it's a fun green color. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's fix this. I probably should just put it right on the back, and hopefully that will hold better. Let's get this back on there. Boy, something is really bugging that boy. He's just being Barker McBarkerson. Okay, so I think that's getting to be just about as green as I want it to be. We will call that good. So we can pull this back off and pull the cloud ones off. And see our fluffy little white clouds under there. So fun. Cute. All right. Now then, what do I want to do next? I think I will go ahead and glue this to my piece of patterned paper here. So this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And I just think that that looks cute on there. There we go. And then I'm going to do the inside real quick. So I've got a strip to put on the inside like I like to do. I cut it a little bit wider this time. I cut it at 3/4 of an inch. And then the width of this inside piece, which I cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to put that on the bottom there. I don't know why I cut it wider. I just kind of decided I wanted it to be a little bit wider this time. So see, that background was super simple. Don't be afraid of masking because it's really not difficult. There was just the tiniest little sliver of something hanging over. Okay, now then, I was looking through all my Stampin' Up! Stash for the right Happy Valentine's greeting. And from the Country Bouquet, they have a Happy Valentine's Day, which is really pretty, but it's cursive, and I just didn't feel like it goes along with what I wanted to do. So I ended up just going to my stash of stamps that I've had forever, and I pulled out this Happy Valentine's Day. And I am going to stamp it. I just kind of felt like it went along with these little owls better. Cute. All right. So there is that. And do I need this anymore? I don't think so. All right. So there's the inside. So we can go ahead and get that put inside. And then I keep looking at this strip of red. Oh, I know what that's for. It's for the greeting. All right. It's like, why did I cut that? Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside, and like I said, I remembered why I have that. Let me get my powder tool here because I am going to heat emboss the greeting. So I'm just going to rub this over here to get rid of my fingerprints and static on that, since I'm going to heat emboss. And I need my Versamark. Okay, from the stamp set, I'm going to use Hoot Hoot. You're so cute. And I've already got it mounted here on a block. Oh, let's see how straight I can get this or not. I try to get the labels on my stamps on there just right, but sometimes they're not just right. Oh yeah, I can see. That's not good at all. So let me try it again on the back side. Powder all over my fingers. All right, let me get over the top of it a little bit more. Okay, keep your fingers crossed. Well, it's not perfect, but we're gonna go with it because you know why? It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. White embossing powder. Set that aside for a minute. The magic of heat embossing. I love it. Okay, I'm just grabbing a clean tissue to wipe off the powder that I had put everywhere. Okay, and I actually want to get this put back into the jar so that I don't go spilling it all over the place. All right, so I have this strip of paper cut to 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to use the banners punch here. So this punch does two different edges, like the regular banner edge or one that points out. And I'm going to use the regular, what I say, the regular one. And I probably cut that a little bit wider than 3/4 of an inch because it's not wanting to fit perfectly into the slot. So I'll just slide it in there and line it up the best as I can because I'll turn it over and look at it from the back side. Okay, let's get that in there. Okay, I'm being too picky. There we go. And then I want to trim some of that off, but I want to make sure I get a straight edge on it. So I'm going to just use my paper trimmer. Okay, now we can finish putting this together. I want to make a little bow. This guy has a bow tie. So what I did, or what I'm going to do, is I cut a little piece of pink gingham here, and I cut that from this pad, which is the Country Gingham Designer Series paper. If you love gingham paper, you got gingham galore in this tablet, just all kinds of it. So I just cut a little piece, and let me get a hold of it here. And I've got the that owl mounted up. I'm going to just ink it up where the bow is there, and I want to make a little bow for her head. Thought that would be cute. Okay, so just gonna lay it on there. Wipe my fingers off because now I have black ink on them. All right, so I've got Flirty Flamingo, light Flirty Flamingo out here, and I'm just going to go in and add a little bit of shading on this bow. Not a lot, but just a little outlining, really. Just enough to make it cute. Okay. Remember I said I painted my fingernails? They're getting to the point where for me and crafting they're too long, so I thought I would paint them because I know I'm going to be whacking them off here before too long. They just get in my way. I don't know how I did it for all those years when I would go have my nails done. And some gals, when I watch their videos, they have nails that are far longer than mine ever were. And they are just crafting away. But they definitely get in my way. Even the length they are right now, for sure. Okay, sorry I'm so slow. Almost done. Fussy cutting is not my forte. Okay, so I'll just set that there and hopefully don't lose it. All right, so this little guy, I am going to, where's my glue? Here it is. I'm going to glue him flat. I like to get glue on all the points because I don't like the edges of things catching when you slide it in and out of an envelope. Okay, we're going to just pop him over here. Too cute. All right, let me get my dimensionals here because she's flying, so she needs to be popped up. All right, so we're going to put her right about here because he's looking up at her. There we go. And let me just put a little glue on this bow. Too cute. All right, now I cut out a bunch of hearts and I used the dies from the teacup set. There's 2 that are this size, and then there's 3 little ones. So I just cut a bunch of those out. I cut them out of Petal Pink, Real Red, and the Polished Pink. So I've got a bunch of those there. And before I start gluing hearts, I'm going to glue down this. And this is just going to come right over here from the edge. Okay, so now I'm still going to need these, and I am just going to cut a couple of them in half because I know for those little tiny hearts, a whole one won't fit. So I'm going to put a half of one of those on a big heart on one side of it because I'm going to put it in the owl's little paw wing. Not paw. Okay, and I'm going to put glue over here on the other side because she is going to be dropping this down to her fella. And he's got one here that he's caught, so I'm going to put that there. And let me get my tool here. Okay, so, oh, I'm not using glue, I'm using foam. All right, so I want a petal pink one, and okay. There we go. And maybe another red. And another little polished pink one. And I should have, yep, there's another half. There we go. And then up here, I am going to put do I want a big one? I don't think so. I'm just going to do a little, do like I did on my first card, and just put a little one. Oh, this glue's wanting to come out way too much. I just want a little tiny bit. There we go. Well, I can pick these up later, except for I wanted to show you all my new goodies, so I want them to be out of the way. So there you have it. Too cute. Hoot hoot, you're so cute. Happy Valentine's Day. And here's the first one. I did better with the greeting on it. I got it a little more straight. Oopsie, I moved my heart. Yeah, I got it a little more straight on that one, but that's all right. Too cute, I think. It just ended up making a really cute Valentine card, even though that's not what that set was designed for, particularly. All right. Okay, if you want to see what I got, what I ordered in my kit, I'm going to show that now. So the first thing I want to show you is this. I've been wanting a small die cutting machine, and so we had the option of ordering that when you sign up during this promotion. Look how tiny it is, you guys. I mean, it's tiny. It's so cute. And this is in a new color that is going to be part of the new in colors that come out in just a few months. And it's called Boho Blue. So the sides just pop down like that. I haven't even played with it yet. And it comes with all the plates that you need. So I thought that was really fun, and that way I don't have to always be the dies that will fit. If I'm doing a demo here and I need to die cut, I don't always have to do it where you can't see what I'm doing. I can just grab this little cutie and do it right here. So I got that, and I think when the new annual Stampin' Up! Catalog comes out, that you'll be able to order it, and maybe you can order it in all the different colors. I'm not sure yet, but anyway. Okay, so I'm dropping things here. So for what I was able to do, you can order $175 of Stampin' Up! Products, and there were choices. And this is the promotion right here, options. You can pick out $175 of product for $99. You can pick out $175 of product and get a white mini machine like the one I just showed you for $129, or you can pick out $175 and pick out and get the blue machine for $129. So it's nice that they give you those options, I think, and you can't go wrong because you don't have to send that product back or anything else. So for $99, if you want, you can get $175 worth of product. Okay, so what I picked out was, this was in the annual catalog actually, and I've looked at it and looked at it for a long time thinking how cute it was. And I like the sentiments. I like the big word sweet, and then, you know, you can put these other things with it and the cherries. And this is a polymer set. And then you can bundle it with the punch, which, sorry about the glare, I haven't even taken out of the package. This stuff literally just came this morning. So I got that. And then from the current mini catalog, I picked out the Easter Bunny set, which I thought was cute. But what I think is even cuter is the punch that you can bundle with it, because you can make a chocolate bunny with that, or a bunch of different pastel colored bunnies and line them up all together on a white card and put little bows on their necks. Would be so cute. I mean, there's a lot you can do with that. You can make really cute baby cards with the punch or with this stamp set. Look at this cute bird and the carrot. It's adorable. Okay, so I got that. And then I got this, which is Queen Bee. Look at the bee. She's really cool. And I love background stuff like this. Oh, I didn't even notice the little bee. She's got a little flower on her. And then there's the crown. I love it. Queen. So cute. And let's just open these up, because you know Stampin' Up! Usually gives you extra fun dies more than just what cut out the images. So let's see what's in here, because I couldn't tell you. I like to pull them out and then slide them back in where I can see what the dies actually are. All right. Oh, so there's a nice label. There is honeycomb. Let me just slide it there so you can see them together. There's a pretty swag of greenery. There's the big bee, the small bee. There are extra little flowers here that cut and emboss. Here's the one that cuts out the small little flower there. And, oh, there's a flying bee silhouette. Oh, there's wings, so you could cut these out of vellum and put over the top of that once you have it stamped. Oh, this goes over the top of that. Very cool. And a little tiny heart. There's one that cuts out the crown and some more greenery, and this cuts out this piece here. Oh, I love the word beloved on there. And you could put it over the top of that fun little thing there. Very nice. So that's a fun set. And now, this is different than when I was doing Stampin' Up! Before. The dies and the stamp sets have the same name. So it's much easier to put your stuff together. That's okay, Mary. You know you can go back and watch the replay. Okay, so yeah, Queen Bee stamps and Queen Bee dies. Very cute. All right, and then I got one other stamp and die set, and that is this one, because I've just seen too many cute things. It's called Share a Milkshake. I just love it. I think it is so cute. You're the cherry on top, and it's got a little cherry to put on the top. Okay, let's look at the milk or the dies. And yes, share a milkshake. I love that. That was just a smart thing to do. Make the dies and the stamps the same name. Okay, so this is so fun. So you've got a waffle cone. I love waffle cones. I love the smell when you walk into an ice cream shop and they've just made waffle cones. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. So you can cut this out of your brown paper, and it does the embossing on there. So if you cut it out of like crumb cake and then went over with a little bit darker to pick up those lines. And then look at the cute hearts here. And this, it's a background piece, but it just gives you the feel of waffle cone there. And you could use this in other ways. Like you could use this with fish stamps and use it as fishnet, or you know what I mean? And then there's dies to cut out all the images there, even the straw and the cherry. So cute. LaToya. You saw LaToya make a milkshake card. So I will have to go check that out. Unless maybe I've already seen it. I've seen several, and I can't remember if I saw hers. Okay, so then I got these. I was wanting these. They are the pastel adhesive backed sequins. They don't have holes, and aren't they gorgeous? I thought those were so pretty, and they were in the suite, I believe, with the yeah, with the country bouquet stuff. And I didn't get them at the time I ordered that, and I was wishing I had after I saw someone use them. But those are so pretty, and what I like about these is that they're so sparkly, and they're iridescent too, these ones and these ones up here, that they don't bulk your card up if you're going to mail something like a lot of the bling that we use, you know. And then I just got some more pearls. The pearls, I'm down to the last few on my little package, and I haven't ordered pearls for a long time. And these are, you know, you can make these pearls any color you want if you have alcohol markers. It takes the color from the alcohol and colors them up to whatever. So that's fun. Okay, so I think that was, yeah, that was it for what I ordered. And then when you sign up as a demonstrator in your, when they send you your kit, you get catalogs and order forms and that kind of stuff. But they also send you a free paper pumpkin, and I have no idea what's in here because I haven't opened it yet. It says celebrating in color here on the end of it. Oh, and this was from last May 2022. And I haven't been getting paper pumpkin for quite some time. I have a ton of them in there that I need to actually make, but so that's why I ended my subscription, is because they were piling up and I wasn't getting them made. This box feels heavy, so I'm curious to see what's in here. So there's a basic gray ink spot, and I don't know if you can see. So there's the word happy, you, just for, you make me, can do anything, to have you in my life, to celebrate your day, and some little dots. And they're always wrapped up nicely in tissue paper. Ooh, look at those fun dots. And there's that pretty parakeet party green. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Okay, so this is all the latest in colors. Oh, that celebrating in color paper pumpkin. Nice cards. And then the matching envelopes. So this one has a big best wishes on it. Look at the edge. I like the edge, the way they did it. Happy to have you in my life, just for you. You make me happy. You can do anything. Very nice. These will be really quick and easy cards to put together. So I will have to do that and not just bundle this up and stick it away. Get them put together, Jana. And you get a nice roll of double of tear and tape there. I don't think I ever got that in any of my other paper pumpkins. When you sign up for your first paper pumpkin kit, you get a block in there as well, an acrylic block. And then after that, you just get the one block the first time. And sometimes they're card kits, and sometimes they're other, you know, fun little packaging, or, you know, they're different things. So It's just a surprise in your mailbox once a month. All right, so I think that is it. Let me bring my little cards back. And if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and there's something that you would like to order, and if you would like to order it from me, I will be putting the link to my shopping site in the description box below. And so you can just click on that when I get it in there. It'll take me a few minutes after I'm done with the video to get that in there for you. But you can go take a look at what there is to shop for. Lots of stuff. All right, thanks so much. Come back and visit me again tomorrow for Saturday Morning Makes, and I will have some fun things to show you then. Take care. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.